Good morning. If I want to see how early it is right now, I'll show you 1 second. This is the light situation outside. So, welcome to another vlog. I'm going to talk about something. Let me shut the door so nobody else walks in or gets disturbed. This is an actual perk of going to places early. You're the first one there, no one can disturb you and you can't disturb anyone else. So, I want to take it easy today, but I have so many thoughts in my head. So I was like, let me go for a walk. Also, I didn't know what to post, but then I thought that I should just tell you all what I'm thinking about and how I feel instead of overthinking this whole process of what do I say and things of that sort. I don't know if you know this or not. I work as a model, and I don't think people know a lot about how things work in this industry. I'm blessed to be able to do what I do. There's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of ups and downs. You can have a lot of work for 6 months or a year or 2 years, and then there are these lulls, like there's just a period where there's less to no work. I'm still grateful that I'm able to audition for things, and things don't work out for various reasons. Sometimes I'm the one who's saying no, because so what happens is that I started modeling when I was 18, 19, and till quite recently I didn't realize that you have to look at the bigger picture. So what happens is that when you get shortlisted or get a job or audition for something, they tell you what brand it's for, the usage. Usage is basically what they're using this particular video or the pictures for. For example, are they using it for hoardings? Are they using it for social media, the pictures? For the digital bit, are they using it as a digital ad, which is on YouTube or Instagram or a TVC? And what happens is usage is the amount of time they're using it for. So eternity is that they can use it forever, and 1 year, 2 years, whatever amount of time. And what happens is that if they're using this till this thing is on air, I cannot shoot for a competitive brand of the same product. For example, if I'm shooting for Coca-Cola, I can't shoot for Pepsi. So it limits you, and as a model, as an actor, you have to think about these things. I didn't know about it before. So now I've started being more practical, and I ask for the amount that I think justifies giving up, being able to do a competitive brand for the same product. So yeah, so budgets play a very important role, and another thing I didn't know before was that the brand usually pays really well. It's just people in the middle. There's a lot of people in the middle: production houses, casting directors, casting agents, coordinators. There's like 15, 20 people. So it trickles down and you get the bare minimum. That's not what always happens though. So now I started this thing where I'm only going to go to places that I feel I'm appreciated even work-wise. Even in friendships, I'm not going to be friends with someone if I don't feel appreciated. So even in work, I don't just say yes for something and then go there and regret saying yes to the job, and it just is not a good headspace to be in. So that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to value myself more and ask for what I'm worth. And getting shortlisted is great because you've been picked out of how many other people that have auditioned for this particular job. And it's also a little heartbreaking if you don't to make it to the final bit. The last job I got shortlisted for, honestly, I was glad I got it, but I didn't want to do it because I just felt like, no, I'm going to sign this in 3 years. I know that I can get more for a competitive brand. Long story short, I'm shortlisted for something today too, and they have the PPM. So PPM is pre-production meeting, where they sit with the ad agency, production house, everybody sits, and they decide who will get the job. So that's why let me just go for a walk and not. What can I control? I can't control a lot of things. I can't control. Another thing that happens is whenever they always have a requirement, you shouldn't take it personally because it also has a lot to do with what the masses like at the moment. For example, if they want to be more inclusive of the brand, then everybody gets a chance. But then also they narrow it down. It's very tricky. And also if they want a fair pretty girl, then they pick a fair pretty girl, dusky girl. So there's a lot of factors that come into play. It's nothing personal. It's nothing I can control. I can't sit and decide what the brand wants, and I can't do every shoot that's out there. I mean, I'd love to. So I thought, what can I control? And the only thing I can control is how I react to things and what I do with my time. So that's why I thought, let me just go for a walk because it's better than waiting and wondering what my fate will be. And I think in the previous vlog also I told you all about something I'd auditioned for, and the clients literally at the casting director at 12 p.m. after I auditioned was like, send me pictures, and I was like, I've got this job. And you have this feeling to understand after you do this for a while. Don't even do this for a while. When you do this, you understand that I've done a good job, okay, it clicked. So it's just the life of an artist. It's just so much uncertainty, and I'm just going to be positive because I was going to say every dog has its day, but I love dogs. No, everything happens for a reason. I'm also grateful that I'm able to keep practicing in the form of auditions. Practicing as in, it's better than not auditioning for anything, honestly, and things are a lot easier. Before the pandemic, you had to go in person and audition for things. Now you can do over your phone, which is great. I mean, there are times I still have to go to Bombay and then audition, but when it's done over the phone, it's still a lot better. So I'm just going to stay positive, and honestly, things do work out, happen for a reason, because there have been times I've almost gotten a job and then didn't get it, and then a year or 2 years later something else happened, and I was like, thank God I signed that. So that's precisely why you should just keep your head high and keep going at whatever you're doing. I'm sure everybody else has their own struggles in their own fields. I would love to know what you do for a living, or what you're going through right now, something you're struggling with. Another thing is that when I was in 10th and 12th, we had our board exams, and everyone was so competitive that we have to do better than ourselves or the other person. And lately, this past 2 years, I've been feeling like that. I feel like everybody else is getting their results are coming and they're good, and mine is just, I'm just in this space where I don't know what's happening, and I feel like I'm left behind. It's a very, very weird place to be in. You just feel like everybody's getting someplace and you're just stuck. And I'm not the type to compete with other people. I would compete with myself. But right now, I'm at a place where I know that I can do better, and I'm looking at myself, my past self. I want to compete with myself, and I feel like I'm not doing that right now. So I'm just going to drop everything. That's what I read, let go and let God, and it's so true. When you understand these things, it makes a difference. Before what used to happen was on Instagram also, people would say mean things to me, and I'd fight, and I'd try to have a conversation with them, fighting with them, or stoop down to their level. And then I just realized that I can't let people control my reaction. And I'm just trying to make a career out of being this reactive. I'm reacting to things honestly, God. I think I should get paid to do it. Oh, this sounds wrong. Okay, we're gonna go for a walk now. And I'll let you all know what happens. Because I'll come to know by today or tomorrow if I get this job, if I got this job or not. I just really love working. It's the one thing that makes me so happy. And it's not just being busy, doing something, things that I love doing. I've also learned to do nothing, which is great. This year, 2 years have been about that. And everything was just so slow for me that I've understood that okay, fine. It's also important to be happy doing nothing, because what happened was that I used to work a lot and I was never happy. I was never content. I would just think that okay, now I'm here, I'm doing this. It does make you appreciate things more, and I hope I do appreciate being on set and everything after things pick up, because it's very easy to take things for granted. I'm not that sort of a person, but it's easy to get into that state of mind where you just look at things like, okay, yeah, I'm working, so what? But now I'll appreciate things more. I'll also not, you know, a lot of times you're not in the moment where I'm working right now, let me enjoy this. I'm just like, okay, what time will this get over? What's the next thing to do? And that sort of a mentality which is not good. So I've learned a lot, and failure does teach you a lot more than success. It's true, because when things are going right, no one sits to introspect you. You don't even, maybe I shouldn't generalize, at least I didn't. This is from personal experience. I just was like, yeah, I'm working so, and people would tell me that, oh, you're working so much, and I'm just like, no, I can work more. So I want to stop that more thing and just let go and let God, and whatever comes my way, do it happily. Everything should just align right for my better, and I don't know what's good for me right now, so I just need to leave it to God, and God will lead the way. Let's go for our walk now. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.